Hey, it's Sean from Rustotica Kids as well as Crafted Elements, and in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble our MK39 39-inch spruce and pine mud kitchen. And this video also will apply to additional mud kitchens that we have in different widths or depths and heights. Even if it's not the exact same model, the process to put it together is the same. When you get your kit, you're essentially going to have a flat packed box, and there's going to be 6 different components in it. Your set of legs, which are pre-assembled and glued, your bottom shelf, your top shelf, your backsplash or backboard, as well as your countertop. The countertop is going to have the pre-cut stovetop elements if you ordered your kitchen like that, and it's also going to have the pre-installed plastic knobs for simulating the stove operation. Finally, you're going to have your set of 2 stainless steel bowls to act as sinks and a bag of hardware. When you open your bag of hardware, you will find 22 screws plus some extras, as well as the double hooks and the screws for those double hooks for mounting on the backsplash. The screws that we use are Robertson end heads, which means they're square. It's the most common type of screw used in Canada. If you do not have a driver bit for this, either a screwdriver or a power driver bit, you can definitely get your own deck screws that are like more of a Phillips design, like a star head. To complete assembly of this, you are going to want to use a power drill or a power screwdriver such as this. This is obviously a little bit more beefy than what most people have. You don't need anything that's serious. The key is that the bit that you've got in your driver matches the bit end that's on the screws. You can also complete this installation if you wanted to with a Robertson screwdriver and a Phillips screwdriver, but this is going to be a lot more work and probably pretty tough on your wrists, as although the holes are pre-drilled in the panels, they're not pre-drilled in the legs. All right, let's get started. First thing you're going to do is take your legs and line them up like so to the width of the countertop. Grab your countertop and just set it and line it up on one leg at a time. So in this case, I'm going to do the left leg. I'm going to line it up so it's nice and flush with the leg and the countertop here. I'm going to grab our set of screws, come over, and just use the pre-drilled holes to line up where the screws are going to go. And you just want the screw to be just recessed just a little bit further in than the surface of the wood. Now you can shift it over, line up the other leg, same process, get the countertop to the back, make this side nice and flush so the countertop and the side of the leg is flush, as in even with each other. And take your screws, screw them in. And you'll see there's also 2 holes at the front. Provides extra stability here, and you're going to go right in just like this. And that completes the countertop installation. You're then going to go and grab your backsplash panel. Now this panel very much looks the same up or down. However, you'll notice that there's 2 markings that come on the panel. That's the upper part, and that represents where the hooks are going to be pre-installed. We do not install them. You do have to install them yourself. And we do that because if you don't want to use the hooks, you want to put them somewhere else, then you're free to do that. But we do have preset just recesses, holes that we cut in there to allow you to line them up. So similar to the countertop, you're going to line this up to the side, and you're going to install 3 screws on each side. Next thing you're going to do is take the bottom shelf. In this case, it doesn't really matter. It's the same up or down, left to right. So the key is that you just find the best looking side, and you'll slide that right in between the legs there. And again, 3 screws per side. The very last panel is going to be the top shelf. And for this, I'm going to bring the kitchen down to the floor. You'll notice that there are 3 screws and the middle one is offset. The middle one lines up with the backsplash. So what you're going to do is you're going to come, you're going to line this up, and don't worry if this piece is a little bit not straight. Once you put the screws in there, it will straighten up for you. And finally in the middle, and you can just do this once. Just make sure when you do this one it's super straight, because if you go on an angle you may end up going through the backsplash, and you certainly do not want that. You'll then turn the kitchen upside down on its side and find the additional hole here for reinforcing the back panel to the countertop. Next thing you're going to want to do is grab the 2 hooks that we provide, open up the hardware for them, which are smaller black lip screws. You can find the recessed, not fully drilled holes that are already in the backsplash to line this up with. And just if you use a screwdriver for this or a power drill, it's also like a Phillips star end on it. The very last step is simply to place your stainless steel bowls inside of these sinkholes, and you are done. Now, if you're going to be using this and storing this outside, which most people will, we do recommend using a stain, paint, or sealer to completely cover this and before you put it outside. This is constructed out of pine and spruce, so if it's left outside, it will certainly still be functional, but it will start to gray, possibly rot over time. So using a paint, a sealer, or an outdoor type of stain on this material before using it outside will definitely help protect this investment and make it last longer. I hope you found this video informative and easy to follow along with. If you have any concerns or questions, you can certainly contact us at rustotica.com. And of course, if you're looking to get your own Rustotica Kids mud kitchen similar to this, you can buy one at rustotica.com or via our Etsy store. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.